Demarcus Robinson, 37 yards. Jump back in front. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the two-point try. And again, it's Mahomes sliding out of the pocket. And this will be caught as they convert here for two. He hits the big target for the two-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. And he's going to be taken down inside the 10 at about the 8-yard line.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. A good balanced attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything's working pretty well. For the defensive that's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. 7 yards, the pickup there. 4 receivers in the formation here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. 2nd and 3.
At the 34-yard line.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. The 20.
Ain't doing nothing.
Touchdown, Falcons. Brian Hill, 66 yards. And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game.
I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They'd done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Taken in the end zone. And Hardman going to go ahead and sit on this one as it'll come out to the 25. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. Escaping the pressure right. And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Allen Bailey, he's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12. Now an option play on 2nd down. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
33-yard line.
And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage. That's out to the left and complete. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. Gets around him. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Hill, the intended receiver once again. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end of the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. Grady Jarrett with the tackle. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Well, I tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a first down in field goal range already. Mahomes now on first down. That's complete right around the 8. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. He'll look to throw.
The situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle, got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him, all focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
And he completes this to Russell Gage. And he's going to have the Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A gain of 37. 30-yard line. Back to throw. Flush to his right. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First and 10 at the 17.
Now Gurley. And he stopped immediately there. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
At the 18-yard line.
Back to throw. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Charvarius Ward.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And he will lose yardage on the play, back at his own 19-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game.
19-yard line.
Now Edwards-Helaire. And he goes across the 20 to the 22. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Mahomes to throw. And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Bell. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining.
And 10 at the 14-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Now Mahomes. Complete. The tight end, Kelsey. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses, the whole deal? Even in games when one coach was a decided favorite, what do they always say to us? But you do know this is really a 7-point league. 7 points either way usually decides a ball game. We had exactly that in this.